Previously on the United Adventure Company. I'm tired of not being able to kill anything. I was supposed to be killing Josh, and that didn't happen, so now I want to kill something.
It is about time we wet our swords.
Here's what I'll tell you.
Uh-huh.
There's a bunch of forest near Fruiton.
Yes.
As a druid and as people who are with you, the forest is basically a stealth zone for us.
Yes.
So the best place to go is probably to the inlet and then through the forest. When we get to the city, we can figure it out from there. It's entirely possible that we could just walk directly into the city.
He says you put this on the back of your dinghy and you keep filling it with wood or with wood or coal, and it will help you get there faster. And you don't need sails, so you don't have a giant flag in the air waving that you're coming.
We have an orb of true sight or something like that, don't we?
I have it, yes. A jewel of truth.
You want to notice that Mr. Fluffers is going crazy and use that?
Absolutely.
All right, so everyone except Brata and Serial hear a faint laugh, giggle, chuckling.
Where is it coming from?
You can't really tell. It's just kind of there.
And now, the continuation of our story. I do that
so
a
you
lot.
hear a giggling kind of in the air. If you listen really hard, it sort of sounds like it's coming the right corner of the map over by this log.
Okay.
As the designated forest person, I will go and investigate. Without Mr. Fluffer. I will say in Druidic and Sylvan and all of the things that I know, hello, who are you?
You just kind of hear the giggle. Sounds like it's about the same distance away. The log is hollow. There are flowers and mushrooms. But the laughter isn't any closer.
Well, that's weird.
Mm-hmm. If you look into the log, it appears to be empty, at least.
Okay.
It appears.
Do you guys want to follow it?
I follow what?
The laughter.
Seems like a great idea.
What are you talking about? Laughter? I don't hear anything.
Get the swords out of your ears, Brata.
I mean, I don't hear anything either, but we don't have a direction to go, and we don't know what's going on, so I'll follow Furbolg into random voices that he hears in his head. What could go wrong?
Oh, sure. We'll follow Furbolg when he has a crazy idea, but we won't follow Vale. I see how it is.
There's not a guarantee that my plan is going to get us killed.
There's not a guarantee that my plans will get us killed either.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, no, there totally was that one time.
It's just that one time.
Possible.
All right, so you all decide to follow Furbolg, or?
Sure.
Why not? Oops, that's not the right tool. There we go.
Cool. You follow Furbolg for a while.
Okay.
Stumbling through the forest. You never seem to get much closer. It seems to just almost be baiting you deeper into the...
I'm still in the mood to kill something, so let's keep going, I think.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, seems like a great idea.
Let's do it. Let's kill something.
You follow the laughter for the better part of the day. And as it starts getting dark, you've been traveling most of the day to the area direction. It's led you through. Whoops, I forgot. The fog. You've traveled through the forest, and you pretty much come to a stand of trees and then a clearing. Turn on Fog of War. Thank you. Now reveal areas. Thank you. It appears the laughter still coming from the area of the clearing, but you also smell campfire smoke.
Okay.
Okay, so we can smell campfire smoke and such. You said it's dark now?
It's it's getting dark. The trees are down, or the sun is down behind the top. Trees are behind the top. I'm telling you, it's been a day. Me and words. So the sun's down behind the tops of the trees, and long shadows are cast across the clearing here. A slight breeze is blowing from. That's right, mouse point from kind of this area, and carrying the smell of smoke. You can actually see in the sunbeam smoke just kind of hanging in the.
Okay.
Smoked puffer fish.
This would be a decent time to use invisibility if you want to use that.
Sure. Who am I making invisible?
Maybe if you... I mean, you're going to upcast it regardless, so maybe Bratza and Clark?
Okay. Do y'all want to be invisible?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay. So I touch both of you, and you will become invisible for up to an hour.
All right.
I'll double check that I'm invisible with everybody and then take off flying into the trees and out into the clearing.
Can we see the campfire, or do we just smell it?
Right now, you can just smell it.
Okay, I'm gonna follow the smell. If you can just kind of direct me on the map to where that might be.
Kind of, it looks like the breeze is blowing from this direction.
Okay.
And Clark, what's your both?
What'd you ask for?
Nothing. I got it. You see this faint glow just from the edge of the tree line. Looks like there's a campfire. Either just went out or is very low. Showing up for you?
Not yet.
There it goes. I don't know why I have to click.
Because roll 20.
I guess.
Well, I'm walking like right up to it.
You walk up to it and you see there are about 6 individuals laid out around this campfire. A couple of them are awake. The rest of them look like they're lounged out in their bedrolls. And more. They do not see you, of course, because you are invisible.
Uh-huh.
Clark, you can see them too from your elevation. You can see them as well. The rest of you can't see anything.
Well, fine then.
What do they look like?
They're humanoid. They are all dressed in pretty nice armor. They look to have pretty nice weapons. They all have a sash across the chest piece. Gold embroidery. OSG.
Oh, didn't see that coming, but okay.
Can Brata and I see each other since we're under the same spell?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
No, invisible creatures cannot see other invisible creatures.
Okay.
If
What are
you
you
wanted
doing, Brata?
So I'm gonna walk a little closer to one of the ones that's asleep and look to see if they've got one of those stones of true sight on them.
They don't have anything in their hand. If they do have one, it would be.
Let's see. The squares on the map, is that 5 feet or is that farther?
Yep. 5 feet. Big battle map, huh?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So there's 6 of them.
Yep.
You said 2 are awake and the other 4 are asleep, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I still have my gem, which means I should be able to see them even though they're invisible.
That's correct.
I want to fly back over to the group and tell them what's going on and maybe set a trap for these guys.
Boy.
All right, you do that. You fly back to the group. Rata, what are you doing? Are you just gonna kind of walk around and check?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of walk around and just kind of look at them from every angle, see if there's anything that I can determine based on what I'm seeing, like anything new. Like, do any of them have anything other than just their weapons on them? You know, is there any sign how long they've been there? That sort of thing.
This looks like an established campsite. So either they've been here a while, or this is a regular hop along a regular journey.
Okay.
So I'm going to look back towards where I know my friends are. And can I see them from where I'm at? I would say no, based on the way the map is laid out, but
I don't think from the. I think from the ground, I don't think you'd have true line of sight on anybody because of the trees.
right, that's what I was thinking.
General area, but you don't know where they are. Moved, they could be. The site's not there.
Well,
Let you think. Okay, what you got?
well, Brata's gonna do what Brata's gonna do, and she's gonna pull her weapons and go after this. Are both of the ones standing right in front of me asleep, or laying right in front of me? That is.
These guys.
Uh huh.
Yeah, we'll say those two are asleep. Two in the middle, and the two in the back are asleep.
Okay, so this one is awake. That one's awake.
Yeah.
And then the two in the back, the two right in front of me are asleep.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm drawing my weapons, and I'm gonna go after this guy that's right in front of me.
DM, would you say that from where I am, I can see Brata?
No, it looks like there's trees in your way.
More importantly, has Clark gotten back to us so that we can go yet?
Probably not by the time Brata starts stabbing.
Not by the time Brata starts stabbing. Yeah, you would have to go on the other side of the trees, and then what's your dark vision is what?
I don't think I have
Look it up.
dark vision. Or do I? Hang on. Let me
Not
make sure.
dark, but it's dark. It's low light.
I have
So-
cat's keen senses, especially in the dark. I can see in dim light if for 60 feet.
So it's dim light.
Yeah. Just out of range.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see Clark coming back.
Hang on, do you
you
have
could
straight
see
up
Clark.
true sight with that rock?
Huh?
Do you have
That
straight
gives
up
you vision of the body, right?
Because the rock's true sight might be more powerful than your cat dark vision.
No, it's not.
Okay,
It's not.
couldn't remember the fine print.
Well, I did take a minute, kind of walking around, looking and just kind of thinking about this. So would that have given Clark
Yeah,
a little bit of extra time?
What's your flight speed, Clark?
50 feet.
So it would take 2 rounds.
Yeah, I was a little under 100 feet away.
Yep. And Brata took a round investigating
Oops.
some action.
I didn't mean to put that line on the map.
It's a fine looking line.
It's like,
It's
oops,
beautiful.
that's not what I meant to do. All right. Okay, so is Vale where he can see me now?
No, it's too far.
Okay.
Too far
It's
for
too
the light conditions. Like I might be able to
All
make
right.
out shadows, but I wouldn't be able to distinguish who those shadows are.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. So I'm pulling my weapons and I am going for the guy right in front of me.
You
So-
have advantage, prone, and
I
an
mean,
advantage.
isn't that technically kind of like an auto crit?
Well, I mean, yeah, because he's He's asleep and prone,
And you're invisible.
and I'm invisible.
Right.
So just roll your damage. It's not auto crit, but
Okay.
now if you wanted to, say you were gonna just shove your sword through his throat, then yeah, you.
Well,
So how do you-
yeah. I'm
So
going
you
for a
want-
beheading.
straight up assassinate, behead this guy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm two-handing my longsword at that. So.
So you just like meat
Oh,
cleaver.
Oh yeah. I'm going for slashing his head right off. So.
Oof.
So that's your damage,
Yes.
or
Yeah, that's damage.
okay.
That's a hit roll.
His head pops off. Yeah, that's a hit roll. That's
Just hit the long sword part, and it'll give you your damage roll.
Okay. All right. 12.
so.
Well, actually, did that do? Oh yeah, it did two-handed. Okay.
It did two-handed. Okay, so 12.
I mean, then that's like right down on his throat. Like, does anybody's throat survive 12 slashing?
If he's unconscious, technically it's an auto crit.
Well, is sleep unconscious?
Yes. You're not
That's
aware of
fair.
your surroundings.
So that's you decide. There is not a condition called sleep.
No.
Nope, there's not. So,
Well, full damage is 14 because it's 1d10 plus 4, so that would be
Okay.
14 slashing. And if it is, hold on a second. Where is that? Oh, savage attacks. When I score a critical attack with a melee weapon attack, I can roll one of the weapon's damage die one additional time and add it to the extra damage of the critical hit.
So you would add
If it's a
2
critical
more
hit.
And then so it'd be 14 plus 1d10.
I'd say yeah.
Well, let's just use the roll you have here, right? So 14 plus the 12 is 26. Because you don't have to roll that 14 because this is a crit.
Okay. All
Would
right.
the second roll include the +4 for strength, though? Or would it just be a straight D10 roll?
Based on the way this reads, it's a weapon die. Let's see.
So the weapon damage die. So you roll
Yeah.
bonuses. Yeah.
So one weapon. Okay, so you want me to roll a d10?
No. We'll just you get the max damage from the auto crit
Okay.
or max damage, right?
hmm
Plus the damage die roll here,
Which
which
was
is
8.
from your set, which was 8. So
So
that's 14 plus 8 is 22.
Okay, so did his head just like roll off his body?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Has anybody noticed yet? Like, what are they surprised? Is anybody awake?
Have to roll.
Perception checks from the 2 awake guards.
Because I'm almost immediately going after the guy next to him.
Oh, well, you do have a second attack. So
This is true. I do have a second attack. So I'm going after the guy right next to him as well. And we determined that since he's asleep, it's an auto crit, right? And
So
then I
that's
roll
14.
again.
so it's
14.
14
plus-
damage plus your D10. You don't have to roll the.
Oh, I don't have to roll that, just the
You
D10.
have to hit him. So you do have to hit him, but after you hit, it automatically
Yeah.
crit.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Still
Fumble.
Hands off of him, or like slip, or
Yeah.
Fair. Okay,
I mean,
so yeah.
there is a chance of a fumble, but I mean, with a +7.
Okay.
Unlikely.
Yeah, unlikely. So, all right. So yeah, I did hit him. So it's 14, and then you want me to go ahead and roll a d10, right?
D10, yeah.
is savage attacks once per turn or every time you crit?
Every time, right?
When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon attack.
There you go.
Every critical hit. Yep. That's what I thought.
You just okay.
Aw. Oh well.
Only
18.
18.
Is
Only
18
18.
Is 18 enough to roll that guy's head off his body?
Yes, unarmored. Yeah, that's definitely a chopper there.
Only
All right.
30 damage on 2 attacks.
Only. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So what are they doing, DM? Now that 2 of their buddies have just magically lost their heads.
One of them sees it happen, like sees their heads just chop. The other one doesn't, but from the trees above, you hear a screech. Just a loud, ear-piercing, screeching sound. And all of you can hear it. It's so loud. Out of the trees.
At this point, I would like to say, where's Brata?
Well, Brata is now visible, technically.
Yep, because you made a melee attack.
That's right.
You are now visible.
I land in front of the group and just shake my head and go, well, there goes the element of surprise.
I take off running.
I don't know. Does taking out a third of their group not count as the element of surprise?
I take off running.
Well, swooping down right next to you, giant,
A giant what?
very large owl-like creature.
Oh, goody.
You love birds.
I love to eat birds.
I know. I'm aware.
Oh, come on, roll. And let me pop this out so I have it readily available. Just happened to roll 20. Just did something.
So you just place this token right here?
Okay, it's unborked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just unborked. And lands next to you and 2 attacks. One with its beak and one with its claws. Looks to be a formidable foe.
$11 does not hit, nor does Nate.
All right. Actually, it resized its shape. It's a large creature. So it's 10 by 10. Not 5 by 5. Which looks so much bigger, right? 10 by 10 looks so much bigger than. All right. Dun dun dun. They've run into Big Bird.
Move towards her now.
Yeah, if y'all want to take off running, whatever you want to do it.
I will yell for somebody to get on my back. And what I'm going to do is wild shape into a war horse.
Okay.
Does anybody want to spend half of their movement getting onto me?
I'm too far away from you, so it'll be...
Sure, I'll do it.
All right. Well, I'm going to move. I'm going to take the dash action. And I'll end up here. You should dismount, and I will give you a horse signal to get off me.
Okay.
He's gonna buck.
With my bonus action for my turn, I'm going to unwild shape back into Furbolg.
And I'm
Alright.
going to use the dash action also to move to here.
Is anybody doing anything with Mr. Fluffer?
Actually,
Yeah.
not going to use... No, it has to be dash action because I'm not technically engaged in combat yet. So
Mr. Fluffers
Okay.
takes the dash action.
And Clark, I take it you're gonna fly back over with the rest of the party.
You didn't hit your button there.
Oh, I see. But you
My-
did that thing.
Yeah, I'm just kind of perched in the tree there.
All right. Yeah.
Because I would imagine, even though the bugbear saw all this, the other guys are probably pretty surprised, right? I mean, they're not going to, be able to take a turn before initiative, I would imagine.
Oh no, you've initiated combat, so
Oh yeah, yeah. They're
Well, he let y'all take a turn before we had to roll initiative.
that's true. Don't tell him that.
I mean, technically, we weren't really in combat. You were the only one in combat. So I feel like it's vaguely a free action simply because we weren't part of the situation.
Oh, that's
Yep.
horrible.
you fumbled your initiative. How'd
That's
you do
alright. I don't know. It doesn't matter. There's no effect on a fumbled initiative.
that? You just go last.
I just go last. Well, no, I don't even go last. Mr. Fluffers goes after me. I fumbled my initiative, and I still did better than the dog.
I mean, technically, the dog tied with you. I rolled the wrong initiative for him,
Oh,
but
Wait,
you have the tiebreaker advantage over him.
yeah.
So 4 works.
Okay. Yeah, I know, right? My rolls are awesome.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my rolls going, y'all. Number lock. There we go. And all right, sort the turn order.
We're fighting an owl bear. Not an owl bear, an owl bear.
I did misspell it, didn't I?
I accidentally rolled initiative the first time without selecting my token. I don't know if you want to fix it or if you're going to go with the one that I re-rolled.
Your 9 is your.
It was the initial roll, but I forgot to select the token, so...
Oh, 9, yeah.
I can fix that.
Can we fix it?
Yes, we can!
Yes, we can. All right. And with that, and now seeing the rest of the party join in the fight down from the treetops from behind the camp,
Horse!
swoop 2 more owlbears. Looks as though there were 6 people riding owlbears, so there were probably 2 per owlbear.
Great.
I'm going to go ahead and delete these 2 dead guys.
You can just go ahead and delete one of the owl bears, too. That'd be fine.
10, 20, 30, 45, 50 in there. And this guy was 15, 20. We'll say that. All right. So they move in and owlbears attack. Let me move that just a little bit. First Tabrata, beak, claw. Ooh.
2 hits.
One's a critical hit.
One's a crit.
One's a critic. Yeah.
So that is, the crit is 15 damage with the beak. And 2, 8, and 20 damage for the claw.
Ouch.
How many?
You have
How many was that?
formidable of 35.
35. Okay, and
Oh.
isn't there some sort of a rule if you go down more than half of your hit points at a single?
Not
There's
anymore.
not a rule.
No, it's not anymore.
Okay. All right. I am not in good shape.
Used to be
No, you are not.
a con save. So.
Okay.
But you are bolstered by the feeling that
Bolstered by what feeling?
Yeah, you cut out a lot there.
You have finally met a formidable.
Formidable.
Ah.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. This owlbear is going to attack beak and claw on Vale.
No. 16.
16.
Yeah, 16 hits.
2 times, huh?
Yeah.
$12 damage from the beak. These guys are pretty beast. See what I did there?
Uh-huh.
Beast. So I thought, yep, make sure that's right. And 13 from the claw.
I am also not doing well. Not at all.
Run away! All right, and the other owlbear is going to focus on the Furbolg. 2 attacks.
Bruh.
Well, he's looking right at you. Okay, he'll split his attack. How about that? You want me to my attack?
Oh, you couldn't attack the dog.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. Oh, I've been rolling that wrong. That's supposed to be +7, not +5. But oh well. I'm going to change it now. It's fair. 6. Ooh, fumble. He sticks his beak in the dirt right in front of you. Loses his second attack. He has to recover from being stuck in the ground. All right. Clark, you're up.
Okay.
Help.
Seeing how crazy these owl birds are, I'm gonna start off with a bonus action fighting spirit, which will give me advantage on all of my attacks until the end of this turn. So my first attack. What was that?
You also gain 5 temporary.
Yes, also that. So my first attack against this owlbear that's near Vale, because I think he's probably more likely to die than Brata because of armor class alone. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, 16 hit.
For 10 damage. Second attack against the same owlbear.
All right.
21. For 7 more damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to action surge to give me 2 more attacks.
Nice. Nicely
Still
done.
with advantage, still against the same owlbear. 26. For 10 more damage. How's he looking?
He's not looking great.
All right, second attack. 20 for 4 more damage.
All right.
And I am done.
Oh.
Come on, do the thing. No, don't. Not that many. Man, I really, really wish that one would cooperate. All right. Order of the Sacred Grove, having seen 2 of theirs slain. Take a moment. They're going to take their action this turn. Wake. Apparently, the screeching owlbear didn't wake them up. All right, Serial, it's on you.
Ow.
Why are you saying ow?
Because I'm hurt. Ow.
Yeah.
He rolled very badly on all of his hit points, so he only has 28 HP.
No,
I
no.
mean,
I have
but, like,
3.
Also, I can't help you. I don't know what you're trying to plea for.
I'm just saying, ow.
Okay. I am going to move back. I can move and attack, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
If you leave that square, you open yourself to an opportunity.
Well, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. I am going to put a tentacle here. I'm gonna
drop a template.
Working on it.
All right.
I'm going to attack this guy with the tentacle. That's not how you do that. I just need to roll for the attack, right?
Correct.
Oh, it's in a thing. Never mind.
Yep.
Does the 9 hit it?
Nope, not quite. It moves some air around next to it. Cooled off.
The feathers ruffle slightly.
Well, I'm going to bonus action try again.
Hey, a 15 hits. Three cold damage.
Yes.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
No.
Okay. Brata, Slayer of all beasts.
Okay.
Warrior of the Land.
Okay, so I'm gonna rage.
Rage.
Yeah. Rage. All right, and then I'm going to turn, and I am now going to be dual wielding once again. Do I need to do anything for that?
Nope. Just declare your dual wield.
Okay, so I'm dual wielding again. Long sword in my on hand and my warhammer on my off hand. So, rage. Let's see here. All right, so that's the first hit.
Hits. Your damage.
And then my rage damage. Come on there. There we go. And then my divine fury damage, which is necrotic. Right. And then my
all this damage. You can't do all this damage.
yeah, I can. Look at my character sheet. All right, and then my offhand warhammer. All right.
That hits.
For that many damage. And then my extra attack, which we determined it's just the on-hand weapon that I get to attack with again, since the second attack is bonus, right?
I think that's what we said, yeah.
Okay. So then I take my second attack, long sword,
Jeez.
for that much damage, plus my rage damage, plus my divine fury.
8, 19 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that is it. I'm just scrolling all through here again to see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's it. All right. That's my turn.
All right. Furball, I think you're up next.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're finally going to test out this plan that you and I think might work. So the first thing I'm going to do is back away from the owlbear. Is he going to swipe at me?
A second. Where are you? You were here, right? You were in.
He was in this square right here, yeah.
Was there?
You were in that square? No. Had you been in this square or this square, directly adjacent square? Diagonal square.
Okay. I mean, rules is written. He can take one even if I'm diagonal. But I know you like to run it your own way, so I will take your...
The way I interpret it is adjacent.
All right. Well then, it is time to use my defining feature. Conjure animal.
Oh. I thought you were going to say hard like wood.
I am going to conjure up to 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or less using the table that you and I came up with. So let me roll a d12. A 9. That is 8 giant poisonous snakes.
Huh.
Ooh.
So we have tentacles and snakes now, really?
Yes, we do.
That's freaking great.
Okay, so let me see here. I get 8 of those. Now let me see where they exactly go. Any space I can see within range. Okay.
Any space you can see within range.
Yes.
Pretty awesome.
Oh, actually, I don't have dark vision, so I think I can only see 30 feet in dim light. That seems like a good assortment. All right, so I roll initiative for them as a group. Their initiative is +4 because they have 18 decks.
What? That's ridiculous.
So they'll be going at the top of next turn.
Okay.
Ninja snakes.
So they go. Do we want to add them in as a?
It wouldn't hurt.
Let me add them in. Let's see. Snakes. Add. And they go on 21.
Yep.
Enter, which puts them for Mr. Fluffers. Come on, right there. All right, I think I got them in there. There, and they attack as a group too, right?
Yes. So I have a mass dice roller that I will roll the raw rolls in the Discord roll channel, and then use my spreadsheet to sort them and roll the damage quickly.
Okay, that'll work.
Well, actually, I'll figure it out.
Is that your turn in its entirety?
That is my turn in its entirety.
All right, Vale.
Okay. Point of inquiry. Number 1, I forgot that I have uncanny dodge as a reaction. So going back to the damage that I just took, if I take uncanny dodge to have that first damage attack, I get my bonus action back at the start of my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to do that. I definitely want to do that. That'll get me back to 10 hit points instead of 3.
So we're gonna retcon that.
If you don't mind.
What do you think? Allow that?
If you don't mind.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Okay, so plus,
We'll do that. You can go back to 10.
+7.
Don't forget it again, or it'll cost
you. Yeah. All right, so now for this turn, bonus action disengage, and I'm going to run over here and climb this tree. I have a movement of 30 feet, so I should be, and that's only 20 feet to the tree, so I should be able to get to the tree and climb the tree without wasting any more of my movement, right?
Okay.
And then for my turn, I want to use my crossbow to attack the owlbear that is attacking Brata. So that would be crossbow. There it is. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
All right, so 9 damage plus sneak attack. At 5th level. At 5th level, is that the right sneak attack damage? I don't remember if I fixed that or not.
I believe you are at 4D. No, I think you're at 3D6.
I think you might be right. 5th level, 3d6. Okay, yeah. So Yep, 3d6
It's
for
one
5th
first,
level.
one third, one fifth.
Yeah.
Although,
So-
hang on, you have advantage on the attack roll?
No, I get sneak attack as long as they're engaged with one of my friends.
Oh, yes, I always forget about that one.
Yeah. So I could have done the same thing with Sariel, but I want Sariel's at full health, Brata's not. So
Technically, they're all engaged now by friendly things.
right,
Thanks.
but the one that's attacking Brata is the one that's most concerning to me at this point. So that's a total of 21 damage.
Okay. To
To
this one right here.
Yep, to that one.
Okay. To that one. Your crossbow bolt hits him right square in the head and drops him.
Yeah.
Now you bag dinner.
Huh.
All right. Next up, or that was your action, bonus action.
Yeah, I'm done. That's all I got.
Mr. Fluffers barks at the
Mr. Fluffers sees that so many people are in danger. And Mr. Fluffers is going to... I guess there's nothing super important he needs to do since... although Brata's probably not looking fantastic.
No, Brata's pretty bloody.
Does he have any good berries in his little pack that he could run over to Brata?
No, he does not. But what he does have is the ability to run over here. See if I can do this, and I can't do this in such a way that that's almost dead. Okay, I'm gonna run over to this spot since that owlbear is dead.
That
Mhm.
owlbear, is it?
Yeah, that one by
Yeah, it's-
Brata's dead. I killed it.
Oh, okay.
And Mr. Fluffers is going to use his licks of health
Nice.
to restore an entire 3 hit points to Brata.
Who's a good
Oh,
boy?
good boy.
Who's a good boy?
Good
Lick the
boy.
wounds.
Hey, 3 points is 3 points.
That's right.
That's right.
He's also got spare the dying if you just get taken down.
It'll take a second. But yeah.
All right, now it's time for some snakes on some owl.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take 2 of the snakes on this guy to see if the third even is required.
All right. By the way, do you all see their health bars on your screen?
No.
No.
Okay.
The only
I
health
set
bars
that
that I
up.
see are for our party.
I set that up where I can see what you can't. I did a good thing. 21
Okay, I
hit.
20. Okay, that is 1d4 plus 4 damage.
So that's D4 plus 4, D4 plus 4.
12 damage, and the owlbear will have to take 2 DC 11 con saving throws.
Okay.
On!
1. Failed the first, made the second.
Well, he takes 12 poison damage for the one that he failed.
What?
It is 3d6 poison damage. Oh, and he takes half on a successful, so hang on. Takes 18 poison damage from the venomous snake stuff.
This face snakes. I love it.
You kill him.
Yay!
Them.
Okay, now I'm attacking the owlbear on Sariel with an 11, a crit, and a 14.
It's still your turn. It's still your turn. I forgot.
Yeah.
Because you have 11 gajillion snakes.
Does the 11 hit?
The 11 does not hit. They're too dark.
Okay. Well, I've got a crit, so that's going to be 8 damage on the crit, and 5 more damage, and then 2 more DC 11 con saves.
Makes them both.
Save. So,
So we take a further 11 damage because it's halved on a save.
yep. The first bite. Second bite, he takes.
I just combined the 2 3d6s, so.
Oh, you just combined. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that was
you rolled.
combined.
Yeah, so it's 11 from both saved bites.
And a total of, say, 11. No.
11 plus 13, it's 24 total damage. Piercing plus poison.
All right. 24 damage. That leaves him with that many. Ha ha ha. I thought I was going to tell you.
I didn't, but, you know, these, whatever they are about to have a bad day.
Right?
This guy's going to take all 3. No, he's not that many hit points. These guys can take 2 of the hits. $16 and a 12. Do they hit this guy?
Hang on. Come on, roll 20, quit lagging.
Oh.
16 and a 12. The 16 hits, the 12 does not.
All right, so that's 7 damage, plus I need that DC 11 con save.
Okie dokie.
Ooh.
Failed.
7 more poison damage, so a total of 14 damage.
Ugh. Man, I'm glad I stacked this up.
I'm not.
I actually thought about your summoning of the beasts when I built the honor, so
I think I stopped people from dying is what happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you stopped me from dying. That's for sure.
All right. So this guy back here got hit with a 20 for 6 damage, and it is 16 poison if he does not save.
hang on. Roll 20 is really lagging. I don't know why. The first one was a total of 14 damage.
Yeah.
I feel like at this rate, everybody else should just go home and let Furbulb do the whole thing.
You talk about this guy in the back. Right?
Yeah, the one in the very back.
That's him taking the second save.
He fails.
That guy took 22 damage.
That guy's dead.
And I assume this guy's just barely holding on to life at this point.
Yeah,
I'd say
he's
so.
he's not looking
All
so
right.
hot.
Then my snakes will finish their turn by moving slightly to swarm this guy. And that's their turn. Sorry for taking so long, everybody.
It is quite all right.
No, you aren't. Not at all.
Nah, it's cool.
It
We're
is
not
I
quite
wonder who had
all
to type all those rolls out.
It's the owlbear's turn.
right. The one owlbear that's left.
The one owlbear. The one owlbear. Owlbear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm going to do this the democratic way and roll 1d6. See who I attack. I started at the here, 1, and went down and around. So it'll be 2, 3. Sorry, you're 4. 1. He's going to attack the snake. There it is. 14. And no. This roll. And a 10. So 14 and a 10. Snake right here.
They are armor class 14.
So 1 hit, 1 beak hits, claw misses. Beak damage is 12.
Hit. You sank my giant poisonous snake.
Aw. I mean, they're
All right.
face snakes, so
I mean, they get the job done, right?
they're definitely helping. This could have been so much worse.
I built this encounter knowing he was ready to summon monsters thing.
To be fair, 3d6 damage and half on a save is a lot to get from 8 different monsters.
It is. All right, Clark. Whatever you want to swoop in and save the day here.
I mean, I think the day's already been saved, but sure. I'll just swoop down here since most of the damage is done and attack the owlbear, I guess.
All right. I think this owlbear.
With a crit
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
for 11 damage.
Your max damage on longbow?
Yeah, 8 plus 3 piercing.
All right. Oh, yeah, because you're. So 8, 11 damage.
He's still up and kicking
Oh, yeah.
with
He
a
was-
crit fail.
Oh, no.
No. I miss and hit one of the snakes.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a d6. We'll just do it. The owlbear is 6. Serial, you're. So. Oh, yeah, you hit a snake. Look at there. You got one. Hit a snake.
Whew.
All right, one of the snakes is down to 3 hit points.
All right. Anything else, Clark?
No, I'm good.
All right. This guy in the back behind the campfire that's kind of been left alone time. Brata, you see him start to rummage into his pouch. He's looks like he's going to grab something, and he pulls out a scroll tube. And he uncorks it and he pulls the scroll out and he starts reading. This guy is gonna. This snake. $15, that hits, right? I think you said they're 14. Where's their damage done? Oh, I haven't rolled one for that. I was looking in the reaction because they haven't done any damage. Oh boy. And 3 damage to guy. He's stepped over the body of his dead friend, attack the other snake. That's 6 damage. All right. Guy that was reading, he finishes reading the scroll, but you don't see anything happen. And it's Cereal. Cereal and the Tentacle.
Well,
Sounds like the name of a kid's book.
What?
Cereal and the Tentacle. Sounds like the name of a book. Cereal and the Tentacle.
Still a better love story than Twilight.
That's a low bar. It's a real low bar.
So the tentacle for the bonus action attacks the owl bear. Does a 23 hit?
Yes. 23 hits the owl bear. The owl bear.
3 cold damage because
Ow.
fuck me.
Owl bear. What else are you doing?
Because my attack is ranged, being so close to the owl bear will give me disadvantage, correct?
Yeah. Being in melee range, like. And something just occurred to me. Bears, because they are large creatures and you are medium creatures.
What about them?
I should have reminded you. They're large. They're a size class where you should have had advantage. That's my bad on that. I don't know that it would have. The only time it would have really changed anything.
I don't think they've missed on an attack. So, well, I mean, there was a couple of snakes that they missed, but.
And they should have been at disadvantage attacking you. That's totally on me. My bad.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast Chill Touch. Over there. And that's not what I'm doing. Never mind. I'm casting it over here because it's a ranged attack still. And all right. A 10 doesn't hit, correct?
That is correct.
You attacked the grass?
I attacked the owl bear.
Then you just cast it on the owlbear. Ranged attack, the spell attack doesn't matter what the distance.
So I create a ghostly skeletal hand within range. So I create the hand over here to attack the owlbear.
Okay, however you
I was
want to do it.
taking my time to tell you what I was doing before I put the little area effect template out.
It's
You're good.
It doesn't stay anyway, so never mind.
That's okay.
And I'm done.
You're done? Okay. Brata.
All right, so I am going to step over that dead body over here next to the guy that just read from the scroll. And then I'm going to take some swings at him. So
All right.
start with my first attack.
Hits.
And that Divine Fury is necrotic damage.
Ooh.
So that's the first round, and then my offhand second weapon.
That hits.
All right, and then my extra attack.
He's dead.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Let's see here. So I moved 15 feet. Can I still move some more?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
move attack as much as
so
you
I'm
want.
thinking I'm gonna step here, and then I'm gonna attack this guy here, who's still up with my extra attack.
Okay.
Long sword. 6 damage, and then my rage and divine fury.
He's dead.
Yay!
Is this a guy back here, or is that a dead person?
There's still one more
No,
there.
he's still.
He's hiding back there. I didn't even see him.
Oh yeah, he's kind of half in the.
Do we need a prisoner?
No prisoners. Well, yeah, I'm 80 feet away. You can't hear me.
You could yell out, "Take no prisoners!"
I mean, Brata wouldn't want to. That was a player question.
That was a.
Brata would just kill them all. Yeah, over the table. Brata's just gonna kill them all if she can. So, you know.
All right, Furbolg.
I think I'm just gonna have a sandwich and sit down.
That is totally a Furbolg thing, right there.
Lunchtime.
Oh, that guy's got this.
I kind of already did what I needed to for this thing. Okay, here. Object interaction. I'm gonna hand Vale. I have so many good berries. I hand you 6 level 3 good berries.
All right.
And I guess I'm just gonna walk over here.
All right.
You walk around like you're inspecting your handy, checking in on the snakes. You guys doing okay? All right,
Doesn't need
keep it
anything?
up. Good work. Very good. All right, Vale, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna take aim with the crossbow on the one owlbear that's still left, and 18.
Hits.
All right, that's 9 damage. Plus, since he's engaged, I get sneak attack. So that's another 8.
So 17 total.
Yep.
All right.
Is it an action to consume good berries, or do I need to wait?
No, it's the same. It would be the same as drinking.
Okay. So good berries. What's the?
There are 3 healing per berry right now. The ones I gave you.
And you gave me how many?
6.
That's 18. All right.
Yes.
That takes me back to hello. Oh, guess it helps if I turn off the ruler. There we go.
I have so many of them that I hope you'll forgive a little metagaming to give him exactly how many he needed.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't believe that's how badly you metagamed. Metagame.
I have 90 good berries.
Meta game. Sorry.
I figure with 90 good berries, I don't need to worry about rationing them.
No.
No. All right. Mr. Fluffers. Woof woof.
Is that owlbear not dead?
Nope, not yet. No,
Oh, well,
blinking
then
away
hold
at him.
on. Hold the phone a minute, because I get a bonus action and I can attack again.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't go backward.
That's all right. All I can do is attack. I don't get sneak attack on it, but it's a crit.
Oh boy. Nice.
Ah. So
Yes. That's right, Cams. He can eyeball the damage and equate it to the good berry ratio.
that's right. So
that's a
yeah, it's a crit.
max.
So max damage would be 10.
10.
Yeah.
Still not dead.
Oh,
but
curse you, owlbear!
He's an owlbear. He's getting there. Mr. Fluffers. Does Mr. Fluffers want to go bite the owlbear?
Yes, he's going to savagely bite the owlbear.
Savage bite.
Right in the buttocks.
Buttocks. Oh no!
10.
Oh
10
no!
does not hit.
He missed.
Oh, drat.
Ah.
Fork. All right. Time for the
Next.
snakes to finish everybody off.
Yes, please.
Shouldn't Mr. Fluffers have had the advantage, an advantage roll, you said? Because these are large creatures.
Yeah, I did say that earlier. He should have had advantage.
Okay, we'll try. 14 to hit.
A 14 hits.
Acid damage.
Acid damage?
Yeah, he used primal savagery.
He licks people to heal them.
He's got
This
these
is a
special
stab
glands.
fork.
Yeah.
It's a
Again.
stab fork, not a lick of healing.
What kind of Saint Bernard is this?
Hey, you created it. We just stole it from river
I know.
pirates.
Careful who you tell that to.
Is that acid damage supposed to have a +3 added to it, or is it just a straight D10?
Just a straight D10 because it's a cantrip.
Okay.
All 4 of the poisonous snakes are going to hit the owlbear. So I think we can agree that 12d6, even at half damage, will kill the owlbear.
I'd
Hey,
say
I say,
that's 19 damage.
I say,
4 saves, technically. But if 19 will kill him, then we don't even need to roll everything else.
yes, he's dead.
Okay. We'll save ourselves some trouble there.
And some gameplay time.
This guy...
Yeah, this guy up here.
A 12, a 15, and a 7 to hit.
15 hits, the other 2 do not.
All right, take your con save.
Oof. Oof.
Nope.
Oof.
No dice.
Low roll, so he'll only take 14 damage.
Only 14 damage. He's dead.
Okay.
All right.
At this
Take
point,
it you guys want to loot the bodies?
yeah, of course. All the bodies.
Of course, there are the uniforms, the insignia, all that on the 6 people.
Uh-huh.
Also, the scroll. It was a message scroll.
Oh, they know
We
we're
don't
coming.
what the message he sent, but there was a message sent. Either he sent a message saying we need help, or we're being attacked, or something. You don't know.
At the very least, they know we're coming.
There very lightly weaponed, just short swords, and look like a scout patrol maybe. Just
Okay.
like I said at the beginning, this is a very well established campsite, so this is probably one of many. All three of the owlbears have saddles on them, made for 2 riders.
Hmm.
And then in the pouches, each one of them in their pouch have some gems and gold.
That's what I'm talking about. How much loot did I get?
See the gem and you like compare it to your gem of true seeing.
Mm-hmm.
And there were 2 others in this party that had gems of.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I think seeing as I was on the Sacred Grove guys first, I'm gonna get one of those gems. Because I went ahead and started pilfering their pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I pocket one of the gems.
All right. Combined gold count, you end up with about 50 gold out of all. So there were also each one of them also had a scroll tube on them with a scroll in it.
Okay.
Unless you identify the scroll. And that's about it. Other than like I said, the uniforms and
And you said that they all had like a sash that said OSG on them.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need any disguises?
I say yes.
Okay.
I think that was one of the quickest combats we've had in a while.
Well, we
were all itching to spill blood. That's what it was.
So were these guys human, elven? What were they?
That's a good question.
Yeah, they were all human.
Okay. Who's taking the other gem of trucing?
I mean, I have one, so you guys can figure that out for yourselves.
I would say it's between Sariel and Clark. Clark's a scout, so that would be a good reason to give him one.
Yeah.
And Sariel just has, magic stuff, and it's never a bad thing to combine with other ways of seeing or detecting whatever.
I would say Clark should take it. I think the scouting is way bigger of a deal than just having magic stuff.
That's what I figured. Just wanted to make sure y'all don't want it. I'll take it.
Yep, because as you're flying, then you could hold and you could see everything.
Yes.
Or you could have somebody make you a little headpiece, and you could put the gem of true seeing in a headpiece that you wear around.
Yeah.
Just have like a third eye, like vision all the time.
Exactly. See, you got where I was going. D&D crossover MCU. What?
I'm for it.
Somebody already made rules for WandaVision as a D&D game.
I saw that.
Play. We should play. Somebody needs to run it. We'll talk about
One shot.
one shot.
WandaVision, one shot.
So you scrounge up the stuff. You get the uniforms, whatever. Figure out who fits into what best, and it's fall is happening. Do you want to continue to push through, or do you want to rest here?
What do you guys think?
plan?
I think nighttime's not a great time to try to enter a city.
I agree.
I concur. I think I do. Hold on.
So I'm going to give all my snakes a spinning high five. Where I'll high five all their tails, and then I'll dismiss them.
Be gone, snakes. So the next question, if you don't go to the city, do you want to camp here?
I mean, not here.
Why not?
Because this is an established camp.
There's also
which
a
means
lot
that
of
they're coming by here. What?
There's also a lot of blood. So, like you were saying, if somebody else comes by, they'll be coming to this campsite, and then they'll see us and a lot of blood.
And that will end
Exactly,
poorly for
so-
someone, probably me.
By the way, Prada,
Yeah, I mean, what's that?
you're fully healed. I'm giving you good berries.
Oh, thank you.
Good berry, good
Lots
berry,
of
good
them.
berry, good berry, good berry, good berry.
You get
Yeah, I think we
16
find another campsite. Maybe not too far from here. Maybe not out of sight from here, so that we can see if like a new patrol is coming in to relieve this patrol or whatever. Or also if they, depending on the message that they sent, there may be people coming here.
That's a good point. There are probably going to be people who come here by morning.
Yeah.
So let's say Clark gives a good flight around. Weird.
You having fun there?
Even in the back and forth of switching maps, it got resized.
Uh-huh.
Roll 20 is being stupid. It's Roll 20. By the way, if you like this, I made it using Dungeon Fog.
Dungeon Fog.
The online map creator. This map is titled Forced Hearing Crossing. As you can see, it is surrounded by trees and hills and big wide open clearing in the middle.
Uh-huh. I'm guessing these are hills down here at the bottom.
Yeah, they're supposed to be hills. It doesn't really look like it. Like they're hill. But, what else do we have? So Clark flies around and reports on the status of the entire surrounding area. And lets you know what to
Where do you guys think we want to sleep?
Something over here, way up and to the right, might provide us enough cover.
I'm guessing that if there are any reinforcements coming, though, that they're probably going to be coming from up here someplace, like coming down around this way, like along
that
the
would
tree
be
line.
your general idea that that's the way, that's the direction that the city is in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then the hills, maybe? The hills should give us a decent seeing distance, especially in, like, dawn and such.
I would say that's probably accurate. It would be nice to know what's off the map to the right.
Oh, off this way? Dadgummit.
Yeah. Yeah, like is this
off that
like
way,
a
it's
narrow
basically
passageway
more
through the
forest.
trees, or what is that?
this opens up into like more of a coastal prairie. See how the trees kind of get more narrow and narrow?
Mm-hmm.
So this opens up more in coastal prairie with scattered forest as opposed to dense forest.
Okay. Might not
And
be
the hills kind of
might not be a good idea to camp out in the open, you know. So maybe...
How big are the hills? Are they like minor hills, or are they enough that like we could sort of be behind one if we're like low?
if you got down in a valley area somewhere, unless somebody flew directly over top, you know, and looked right down at you, you could be hidden.
Okay. So you guys think you want to camp over here in the hills someplace?
That would be my vote.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Let's set up camp over there. At least, you know, for the night at least.
All right. So I guess right over in here.
Yeah, I think so.
here.
That way we can
Right,
kind of
right.
hide behind some of the rollingness of the hills, but still be able to see anything that might be coming through the clearing.
Okay. Do you do anything to move? Disfigure the bodies? Shape? Put the bodies in a shape of a big middle finger or something? I don't know.
I urinate on them. I'm a cat. What can I say?
Oh, we arrange them into the shape of a giant penis.
Yes. you
Yes.
probably do.
I love it.
Using the owl bear for the base. 2 owl bears for the base. Top, and
No, but I do take one of the heads that I
Severed.
managed to sever. Yes, I took one of the heads.
okay. Okay. Let's
So as we're walking away from this, we didn't destroy the bodies, right? They're just there.
Do you feel like we need to destroy the bodies?
No. I don't think we need to destroy them. What I think we actually need to do, I think we need to put them on pikes. I think that's what we need to do.
So as Vale says that, I start getting ready to put them on pikes. Like, I don't even need...
you like start scouting out tree limbs and stuff to chop
Do
down.
we need to antagonize like that?
I mean, yeah. We have to let our enemies know that we are stronger than they are.
We absolutely need to antagonize them like that.
Maybe this should be rephrased. Do we want to make it really obvious that this wasn't just a random encounter that ended up with their people dead, and are people who are directly enemies, like the kind that would then pike dead bodies?
They know we're coming.
Yeah, that's the
We
thing.
saw
They
that
know
guy
we're
send a
coming.
message
They
back.
know-
They know we're
they
coming.
know people who attacked them are coming. There's a difference between I would like to rob these people who I just met, and I hate these people so much that I will pike their dead bodies. I'll leave it at that.
So much
You
that
still
I would
wanna
pike
pike
their
them, like,
bodies.
Go for it. But like,
I'm gonna start walking away towards where we're gonna make camp because I want to have nothing to do with piking the bodies, and I think it's a bad idea. I have made my opinion known.
Brata?
Brata and Vale are gonna do whatever they're gonna do, and there's only so much stopping them that I can do.
Brata?
Vale, we have to pike at least one of them.
I would.
At least one. Look, guys, that's a compromise. Like, we're not gonna pike all of them, just one. And I'm only taking one head. I don't need more than one head. I only need one head for what I'm planning, which is to
You have
turn it
plans.
into a skull so I can drink from the skull of my enemies. This is
love it.
very important.
Love it.
Okay,
you
so
Yes. Pike a body. We have to pike a body.
I'm just taking a few owlbear feathers and going to make camp. I want no part of this.
Yeah, I'll grab some feathers because they might be useful for me as a spell component later on.
So Brata, they don't want to help with this, right? They don't want to.
mhm.
Perhaps there were six humanoids. There were 6 humans and 3 owlbears. What kind of a scene can we create with these bodies on pikes?
That's a good question. I mean, we could just leave the humans strewn about and pike the owlbears up to look like they slash the humans down. That might be kind of funny.
I like
Show
it.
how weak they really are.
I like it. Let's do that.
You guys realize it's going to take you like all night to cut down the trees and everything you need to do this, and you guys aren't going to get any sleep, right?
Probably.
Which is why we probably should only pike one of them, unfortunately.
Fine, we'll do one. We'll do one.
We have to do at least one, but I think one is probably enough to send the message. As the rest of our team pointed out, we are in fact kind of in a hurry, so...
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, done.
Right. So you pike the bodies. Or a
Only
body.
one
Just
body.
one.
Yes.
Just one.
Do you rearrange the others, or just gonna pike the body?
I think we just leave the ones on the ground where they fell.
Okay.
We could pike the one that called back for help.
But are they gonna know that it was? Do they know which one that it was that sent for help? You know, like do the people that received the message know that? I don't know that matters.
I don't know. Well, I think at this point, Brata's decided that she's just going to grab one of the human bodies and start working on piking it.
I mean, the human body would be lighter, so it'd
Okay.
be easier to stand
We
up
are
on
in
the-
a hurry.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you find a good sturdy branch, rip it out of the tree, sharpen it up, pike a body, stick it in the ground, leave it hanging. Right. The rest goes off and sets camp. Build a fire or no fire.
Small fire. And actually,
And I made granola bars for all of us.
Woohoo,
So
granola
we
bars.
will each have +8 temporary hit point.
yay.
All right.
Okay.
Until next long rest. Nice. In case you're attacked in the middle of the night. That's smart thinking.
How many temporary hit points was it?
8.
Oh, we got 8.
Okay.
And I assume you're gonna set a watt. Like, good chance.
Yeah, I think so. I think we should keep watch.
Right.
Kira should
So-
potentially take first watch if we care about the order.
Yeah, so that they can get a full rest in later.
And because she probably has the best dark vision.
Okay.
What's your vision? Dark vision distance. Probably 120, right?
60.
So during the night, unless they're on top of us, we're probably not going to see anything at all.
Yeah, unless they get about to where this tree is out here.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to right about here, you wouldn't see them way out there.
Which will at least be long enough to wake us up if we are going to be attacked.
I would say so, yeah.
All right. So after a few hours, seems like nothing's going on. Cyril, you crash out. Whoever's next is on watch.
I've got dark vision as well, so I got 60 feet, so I can take second watch.
Are we taking a long rest?
I would say this is going to end up being a long rest, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Vale, make a listen. You have a really good hearing.
So what? Perception?
Yep.
Oh, horrible.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. You don't hear anything at all. Another perception
Another one? Okay.
using your eyesight.
Even worse.
You don't see anything either. Don't worry, I rolled worse than you did. This times. All right.
Okay.
The, goes by uneventful. With your press,
Oh,
as you kind of wake up and look around at the bottom of the base of the hills, you see some footprints that were not there the night before. There was a search party out. Obviously, they didn't see you, and you.
whew, okay. All right.
You cannot see the campsite from here.
Okay. How far is that? That's a long way.
Yeah, it's like 300 feet or
200.
200. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Point of inquiry, DM. So that sword that I got from the Githyanki warrior, I actually never did identify it. So we were wondering if I can say, okay, I attuned myself to it by now, so I know what it did. Because of the long rests that I have taken since I got it.
Well, you did say last session at Karen Gother, so we can. You did spend enough time to attune to it, and I can share with you. Come on, keyboard. And
I mean, I don't think it's going to matter for the rest of the session, so if you just want to send that to me after we've wrapped up, that's fine too.
Yeah, it's not. I'll send it to you over in your. Not a problem.
All right, so it's the morning after. We can't see a thing on the other side of the clearing, or at least we can't see enough to really know what if anything happened over there, or if anybody's there new or whatever, right?
Correct.
What do we think, fellow adventurers? Do we go check and see if anybody showed up over there, or do we stealthily try to get on our way towards Fruiton?
Let's check on the piked body as an opportunity to be given a cliffhanger.
Aha. I mean, so of all of us, well, I mean, I guess we can all walk over there.
Feet from there is going to be about here.
Okay.
So depending on how you want to do it, let me do it this way.
Yeah, we just want to get close enough that we can see if anything's different from last night.
Come on. Do your thing. So, are we both trying to move that at the same time?
Maybe. I just centered it on the space right here.
Yeah, that's how far. Well, if there were anybody at the camp, they could see 60 feet from the campfire, right?
Yeah, so there's 60 feet centered on the campfire.
Yep, 60 feet in all directions. So that's how close you would have to be to them. So depending on where exactly you piked the body,
Like right out,
assumption.
like, I'm gonna say it's probably right. Like right. Like right there. Yeah.
So about 20 feet from the campfire.
Yeah, just out in front.
Yep.
So that would mean about there. Yeah, you could be right on the edge of that and see, and they wouldn't be. You could see if the pike body. I take it that's what you're interested.
Yeah. Is the body still there? Has anything changed from last night?
Yeah, so the body is not there. The pike has been taken down. All the owlbear body picked up and are gone. So
Womp womp.
because owlbear stuff, is out.
Yeah.
Battle. So all of that is gone. Dead bodies are gone.
Okay.
And there is nobody at that you can see in your area of vision.
Well, not sure.
I kind of look over.
Go ahead.
I look over at Vale. I'm like, do you think they got our message?
I think they got a message. I don't know if it's the one that we wanted them to get, but they got a message.
Yes, they did. Received loud and clear, maybe.
We'll find out next time.
Next time, indeed.